Do you think that choosing a wife should be a taught skill?
Or it's not complete.
No, that question is complete. Do you think that choosing a wife should be a taught skill? Or should it just be a love thing?
I honestly think
Like take your son for instance.
I honestly think
What advice would you give it to?
I think we should bring back arranged marriage.
Expand that.
That's just where let's part from there. Let's just part from there. Because I'll tell you, as obviously I'll always go back to our upbringing, especially the late 70s, 80s. There are a lot of, we took a lot of rights with the new government, with a new change of regime, or with a revised way of raising kids. We took a lot of rights and we left a lot of responsibilities behind. And I keep talking about these things. And I was lambasted the other day when I was talking about and it's just something that exists and it's in my language. I can't take it away. Because you grew up with the mother, you grew up with the uncles.
Yeah,
you know what's happening. You know how those people handle problems. You understand? Now you have to take that and bring that in your family. And sometimes, and not sometimes, all the time, when you marry into a family, you don't marry into, you marry their family.
You marry the entire family. You marry that entire behavior, that entire spirit.
There are things that
entire culture.
Do you understand? There are things that you pass to your kids not because you teach them, and our kids learn from us mostly from the things that we do, not the things that we say. You understand? So there are mannerisms that you pass to your kids. Unintentional, and those are the things that your kids will copy mostly. If your first instinct to anything is vulgar, if your first instinct to anything it's fight, if your first instinct to anything ke hongala, go dula lengalelana mo ntlong e se mona le mosadi bana ba ithuta so seo. Yeah, there's a kid that started drinking when he was 12, I think 12, 13. You understand? I actually realized, this is what happened because his father drinks. You understand? If you go to church, if you pray, when you have problems, your kids see you, and they are most likely to go pray
to follow the same
faith. Yeah. When they have problems, but when you have problems, your next thing is to drink. What do you think your kids are gonna do? Are gonna listen to you saying, when you have problems, pray. Marwa, now when you have problems, you drink. That means drinking solves problem. And because that's how it's the same trade. You know? So when you marry somebody, whether it's a man or a woman, how they react to life, it's the same way that they are going to teach your kids to react to life. So if you marry something that you don't like in terms of marriage, because we always like the looks, we always go for the looks. But in terms of manners, I think that's what we should marry. And that's why then our parents, that they old people used to choose for
the mannerism.
They
were actually not marrying the girl, they were marrying the culture in their house.
Because they appreciated
how the child was raised and all of that stuff. But the reason why Manjita have so many problems in their marriages today, it's because I can maybe thought change after marriage.
Bruh, she's not changing. She's getting worse. She's not changing. She's just waiting for you. Zara, let's go. Let's go. And you can ask a lot of married men, they sow flames after marriage. After marriage, it's like you are meeting a new person every day. You are just there like, hey, but
who's this?
Hey,
Who's this person in my house?
hey, but this person will not every day. And when you can't stand you understand? Like you are just sitting there or Maramuna unsia. Ula tafilwe ene sakafela sasitsing ke bojana what deeper? Like what type of this? After marriage, you see a lot of things. That's why then you should marry the family. So if you know the family, if you know, unfortunately, right now you marry go KZN or you marry go Kenya and those, but you should do a thorough investigation. There are things also when coming to marriage that you should be careful of.
Yeah.
There are hereditary diseases that comes with family. There are mental issues that comes with the family.
That's what I'm mostly scared of.
Yeah,
the mental
you don't know.
Because
You don't know. And this is no discrimination to
stuff.
people. You understand? This is no discrimination to people, but I would come also if unyetse motho le gore go ga bona go na le a history of mental health problems. Are you aware of those mental health problems? Are you willing to deal with those mental health issues? You understand? Because tomorrow now, the rate of divorce goes high because you didn't do your homework. You understand? And these people looks very beautiful, but at some point, if it's not her, it's her kids. You understand? There are people who have. When we talk about me, well, my thing is I will talk about it the other day.
Yeah.
Who have deformities. You understand? Do you know that history? You understand? And how often does it happen in that family? You understand? So do your homework before you get married. We can't win by saying I choose it about because but otherwise if it was for me we would choose for them. But I would say to the newer generation, do your homework.